Now, I'd just like to share a bit of a serious story, which, happened to me recently. Some of you may not believe it, which is completely fine. I wouldn't expect you to, but trust me, it's a serious story. It's 100% serious. You don't think it's serious? Well, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, do you, mate? So this story is a very serious one. Just please listen, hear me out, alright? It's a good story. So this story is about me and my friend. We'll call him Jimmy or something. Me and Jimmy, we were close. We were tight. We were good friends. So we were outside, playing Pokemon GO casually, and we saw this Pokemon. It was somewhere nearby. We just didn't know where. And you could just tell by looking at it, even the name, but it was just clearly a high level legendary Pokemon, and it was so rare. No one else in the world had this Pokemon. It was a Trubbish, so it's not even in the actual generation which is out yet. So it was clearly just the best Pokemon in the world. So we sat there, we're like, oh my god, we have to get this Pokemon. So we chased after it all day, all night, all week. We chased after it for years. It went all the way around the world. Honestly, it honestly did. We were like 10 when we started looking for it. Now we're like bloody 10 still. I mean, I'm not actually 10, but like we pretty much were. My mindset I was. Alright, well, our mindset was 10. We've grown a lot since the end of the story, which I'll tell you about. The end of the story is what made us grow up and become our proper ages, alright. But we looked for it everywhere, and then all of a sudden it disappears off our phones. We can't find it no more. And then we realise this guy sitting down on the street had caught it, which was a bit weird because his phone was so old. It was like one of those flip phones with the buttons on them. It was a cell phone, like an actual bloody cell phone, alright? It was a flip cell phone, alright? It was one of them. And I have no idea how he downloaded Pokemon GO. I have no idea how he caught the Pokemon. All I know is he was playing Pokemon GO on one of the basically oldest phones in the world, alright? Basically, it was only like in 2006 or something, wasn't it? I don't know. 2000 and something. But yeah, so this guy, he's clearly the Pokemon master man and stuff, and he's got a Pokemon. He's got the best Pokemon. And we run over to him like, sir, please give us this Pokemon. He's like, no, I cannot give you my Pokemon. And we're like, but please, kind sir, why will you not give us your Pokemon? And he's like, I cannot tell you. You mustn't know. And we're sat there, we're like, alright, but it's inconvenient because we were searching this for bloody 12 billion years. So could you please just tell us? And he's like, okay, I tell you, but do not say I did not warn you. And at that point, we basically just told him to shut up because honestly, he didn't tell us to. He didn't warn us at all. And then he goes on with his absolutely beautiful, life-changing story. And I'll tell you it. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out maxin, relaxing all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mum got scared. She said, you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air. I whistled for a cab, and when I came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it. You're home to Bel-Air. I pulled up to the house, about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, you're home, smell you later. I looked at my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, I need some breakfast.